Hey guys, how are you? Good morning. I need coffee. I'm so tired. So if you can see daylight, it is super early. It's 7 o'clock in the morning, meaning I got up extra early, got my daughter ready, and got myself together so that I can film a fresh face makeup tutorial this morning. I figured I was going to do a fresh face look anyway, almost like, my skin is so healthy and I don't have to put any effort, but I do have to put effort. So yeah, this is the look that I filmed for you guys early this morning. If you want to see what products I use and how I put this look together so quickly in the morning, keep watching. So we're going to start off with the Makeup Forever Step 1 primer. I'm only going to prime my T-zone since it's the one area on my face that actually gives me a hard time. I am so tired. I look tired, right? Yeah, I just woke up super early. If I can get this primer out. I just woke up super early and I am exhausted. I can't wait for vacation. I am burnt out. This is just, enough is enough. Enough is enough. I just want to go already. I need to be able to lay there and do nothing and be taken care of by people for many, many, many days. My skin is starting to feel a little rough in certain areas. I think I need to go ahead and exfoliate. I'm gonna work on that today. What I tend to like a lot is the Makeup Forever foundation stick. Mine is in 128 Y1415. Y415. And if you're looking for the color's name, it's supposed to be almond. I like its coverage, but it doesn't mean you have to overdo it. So you can just apply a very small amount. That's why I like the stick versus the pump for this kind of look, just because with the pump, once you've pumped, it's kind of hard to target the amount that you're going to need. So if you've over pumped, you wasted product, so clearly you're going to have to use it. So your fresh face will eventually be a full face beat. I've used this foundation just to do the most minimal makeup look. Literally, that's all I need. Now, I typically do 2 to 3 lines on like all over the face. So I'll do 3, 3, and then 3, 3, 3. But again, we're trying to do a fresh face look, very simple, quick, easy to go kind of look. So I'm not gonna do that today. I'm using this Sephora Multitasker Contour Brush. It's the number 55. I know it's a contour brush, but I like how dense the brush is. So I use it to blend out stick foundations and BB creams. So the point of this is to have makeup on but not necessarily look like you have a lot on. Almost make it look very natural. So that's why you want to apply the most minimal. If you have a BB cream or a color correcting balm, use that. It'll give you the same effect, but I wanted to show you that you can definitely do it with something a little more, well, I have windows on this side, so it looks brighter than I should use my umbrella lights if I'm going to film first thing in the morning, because, So, the smallest amount will give you the coverage that you would like, but also make it look nice and natural. Because again, you're not trying to overdo it. So I have a dark spot from a blemish that I had, and you can still see through it. If I were to have applied Makeup Forever stick foundation the way I typically do, you wouldn't be able to see that blemish. And I still have some dark spots here and around here that are fading, but they're still, visible. And you can still see through because you're only applying just the smallest amount of foundation. Okay, so now that that's all blended in, I'm gonna go ahead and conceal. How do you like my close-up? Okay, so for concealer, I'm going to use my NARS, and what's the name of this one? This is the Creamy Matte. The NARS Creamy Matte, this is medium to ginger. This is the Soft Matte Complete Concealer. Literally, all you have to do is like dip your finger in there and apply. The only thing about it that kind of gets to me is that it's like not such a hygienic way to use your makeup because you're dipping your finger into it. I guess you can use a spatula. Yeah, you can definitely use a spatula. So as you can see, I literally just dabbed a little and blended it out with my finger, and this is the difference right here. You can see I still have some darkness, of proof that I'm tired, under my, this is my left, so under my left eye. On your end it would be the right, I'm assuming, and here it looks more brightened and awake, and you don't really need to use anything else other than your finger to blend it out, which I do like as well. It blends out flawlessly, and it does kind of turn into a powder. Now the description of the item, I recall, said something to the effect that you don't have to set it. That's bull. You do have to set it. You're going to have to set the product in order for it not to crease on you. So what I'm doing is I'm using my Laura Mercier translucent powder, and I'm just gonna, and you don't need a lot of powder, you just kind of need to set it. There we go. And to be honest, once you set that, it's not going anywhere. It's going to stay put exactly where you put it, and it should not crease. At least mine does not crease at all whatsoever, which is why I really, really like this concealer. I'm also going to apply a little bit of concealer on my lid, not to overdo it, but just to kind of even out my skin. Because as you can see, like my lids are so much darker than everything else. So again, you don't need a lot, just a little bit, and you want to go ahead and set that in as well. Because no one really likes the look of creasy eyelids. I want to kind of move on forward and go on to the eyebrows now. When I do a full beat, I go in and make sure I have darker brows. But again, we're doing a more natural look, so we're going to go very lightly. I'm using my Benefit Goof Proof in the color 3. So I'm going to go on in and apply my bronzer. The one I'm going to use today is the NYC Smooth Skin bronzer, and this is in the color Sunny, is it? Yeah. I'm using this bronzer just because it does give you a little bit of color and still looks pretty natural, and you don't have to overdo it. You can build it up if you wanted to. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to use a little bit of blush. Now, excuse this brush, but I used it yesterday, so I'm going to use it again today. The blush I'm going to use is this MAC Extra Dimension blush, and it is in the color Pleasure Model. It's not necessarily a powder. It's more like, it feels creamy, but then it goes on like a powder. It's weird. But I like using a dual fiber brush because you can just apply the smallest amount and then build it up, and that's it on that side. I'm not trying to overdo it. And it just looks so pretty. I have about 3 or 4 of these in different colors, and they're just so nice. So that's all we're doing in terms of blush. We're not trying to overdo it. Why do my eyes look so big? I don't know. I'm going to use this Deuce Max Lash Volumizer Mascara we got in one of our BoxyCharm boxes. And when I'm not going to wear lashes, I like to only put mascara on the outer portion of my lashes and basically comb them out this way and then build the mascara there. So you're basically wisping your own lashes, which is pretty cool in a sense. I've been doing this, I want to say, since high school. Ooh, I got mascara on my lids. So I have been doing this since high school, and it does kind of give your eye an extra umph. So that's the difference that it makes. You just flare them out on the ends, and then, I mean, come on. Now to highlight, since we're going fresh face here, I'm going to use this Stila Starlight Star Bright palette. It is really, 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 really pretty, and I'm only going to use these two colors over here. And I'm going to use this brush. I don't know where it's from. I've had it for a very long time, and the letters have smudged off. So I'm going to go in with the middle one, which is called Kitten, this pretty one right here. And I'm just going to apply that right here. Again, we're just trying to do a little kind of illuminated and glowy look. There we go. Same thing over here. And I'm going to go in with this one just a little bit, just because I like its iridescence. Like, it looks pinky, but it's a little purpley. So, just so when it catches the light, there's a little shift in the color. And I like this dual fiber brush and the product together. It doesn't move your foundation around. Now for the lips, I'm going to go ahead and use the Real Her liquid lipstick in I Will Succeed. It's such a pretty kind of peachy nude color. It came in our BoxyCharm, and my friends got this one. And if you watched my BoxyCharm video, you'll probably know the story already. She got this color, and I was like, oh, I want it. And I ended up getting like the berry toned one, so we swapped. And to finish this look off, we're going to go ahead and set our makeup. I'm going to use the Cover FX Illuminating Setting Spray. And I love the mist that it gives you. It's just even and soft, and your face doesn't necessarily feel all wet, and it dries really, really fast. So I don't feel bad using so much of it. But yeah, and then our look is done. Okay guys, so this was my everyday fresh face look with a little bit of luminosity. We just wanted our skin to look healthy and glowy and just effortless, almost like I woke up looking like this, but I did a little something. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you have any suggestions on future tutorials, please let me know in the comments down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.